State Farm Stadium, just west of downtown Phoenix, Arizona. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson, partner. This should be a good one here. In the month of October, we got a couple of teams playing good football to get this season going.
And all offseason, Mike, coaches and teams, they talk about the importance of starting the season strong. And here in this matchup for early in the year, we have our first look at two teams that have started off strong. They're playing winning football. They're starting to really understand what their identity is as a team. And for this stage of the season, this is one of the better matchups we've seen so far. And it's going to go a long way continuing to unravel who are the teams we're going to be talking about come the end of the regular season.
To return is Ricky Pearsall. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time. Led out by the last pick of the draft in 2022. Iowa State's Brock Purdy at quarterback.
It's not so much that he was able to throw for over 400 yards in last week's game, Mike, but it's the fact that he made it look so easy. Every time he touched the ball, it seemed like they were just up and down the field with very little resistance, and he doesn't necessarily have to repeat that type of production this week, but it certainly wouldn't hurt their chances of winning if he's somehow able to do so.
He's going to run it.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
So Kittle comes in motion. Third down, Purdy. He finds his big receiver, that's Jennings. 17 yards, the gain there. It's Niners, first down. Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
On second down, Purdy. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. The Cardinals are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
So out comes the Arizona offense for the first time. And taking the snaps, a quarterback now in his third year in the league.
He's coming off such a strong performance last week, Mike, where he did a little bit of everything. Throws for 3 touchdowns, ran for another, but most importantly, leads his team to the big win. I'll tell you what, he has his eyes set on trying to do the same thing here over these next 4 quarters.
Right there. Ready. Ready.
They'll run here with the rookie. Trying to bounce that outside. It went a long way for a gain of nothing. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on.
They'll stick with him again. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up third down. Trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line, And fourth down is coming up. They will indeed go as they look to throw. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs. So they come to the line for first down and 10. A run with the man from Louisville, Isaac Garenda. A hit, and he has lost the football. One of his teammates there to take it back in. From 6 yards out, it's first and goal. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Here's another shot from the 6 at second and goal. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. 2 incomplete passes now lead to this third down and goal. Taking off, and he will get into the end zone. Brock Purdy, touchdown, 49ers. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he's going to take it in for the touchdown. Whoa! Have a friend in the right spot at the right time. The fumble, not a turnover, but a TD. You couldn't ask for a better turn in momentum. Not only did they score, Greg, but then they kick it off, and they scored again.
Well, how many times, Mike, do you hear teams talking about the double dip, right? You go in before the half, you score, you come out of the break, and you score again. They were able to do a double dip without ever having to go to the halftime break. I mean, back-to-back chances to score before the opposing offense even has a chance to take the field.
Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Cardinals offense ready for their second possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with first and 10. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a second and 9.
Chapter 11. Let's go now. 18, Pioneer. Ready.
Back to throw. He gets that to his big target, Trey McBride. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And they've got it. Going to pick up the first down there. Right around midfield. He'll look to throw. His throw left side is complete. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Cardinals first down. Here's the option, running right. He'll take this forward for about 5. With that, why don't we give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. They'll come up here on second down and 5.
Here we go, here we go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is.
Looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains. He'll be brought down. Short pickup. It's at the 26.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. They have converted twice on third down on this drive, and they need a yard here with 3rd and 1. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Go! Bronco switch. Bronco switch.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Brandon Ayuk heading back onto the field with his 49er teammates. And he's been as involved as anyone in the league in the middle part of the season, the NFL leader in receiving yards to this point. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
You don't want to make a living off of making these kind of throws, Mike. It's one thing to throw into tight coverage, but it's another thing to throw into tight double coverage. And while the quarterback gets away with one here, I don't think you want to make a living doing it.
To throw on 1st down is Purdy. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Purdy going to give this to Guerrero. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Here comes Guerrero. And nice work here. He's got the 1st down to about the 30-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by Amik Robertson. And the Cardinals will take over at their own 15.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
The Cardinals offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down.
Big Lion. Ready.
They'll begin here on the ground. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Tag. Go.
Now give on the ground. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 24. DJ Reader, as usual, from that interior spot with the play. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. They're trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense. Here's a designed run. And he's going to have a card, and he is going to have the Chargers.
Buffalo 18. Stephanie. 79 Broncos. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks.
Now this time they'll look to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Come on.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. That's to the right side. Caught by McBride. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
Here we go. Check. 65 catch. 65 catch. Hurt. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready?
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs. First and 10. Purdy. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. 2 yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Isaac Guerrero. Touchdown, San Francisco. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10.
19 tight. 19 tight.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A throw right side is intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the 49ers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Ready?
The Cardinals offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. And he's out of bounds, very close to the 40-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. He'll get this out quickly to his left. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now they'll look like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. And it looked like the Cardinals were quick to react and get on it. So no turnover. They keep the ball. Third and long.
Ready?
He'll drop to throw. Now he'll air one out. And And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
19 Lions. 2. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to try it here again. That is brought in. And he's going to have the Cardinals first down. This is going to wind up being not just a conversion, but a play that flips the field as well. He is in. Touchdown, Arizona. Now the try for an extra point. He's got it. And the Cardinals are able to cut into the deficit. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Niners offense headed back to take over once more. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. Downfield, he's got the big target, Jennings. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. He'll let one go downfield for Jennings. That's caught. And he will score. Jawan Jennings. Touchdown, 49ers. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the 49ers tack on one more to their lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything. The Cards offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Back to the air once more on second down. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And he will take this one in. 81 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. The extra point is good. And the Cardinals back within a couple of scores. It's 35-21. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Niners offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They'll begin with 1st and 10. And he'll get this forward for positive yardage as he covers up in the end. They face second down and 7. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He gets it to Samuel, left side. They get 20 on the connection. First down, 49ers.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Throwing on first down is Purdy. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Final play of this first half. Here's Purdy. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll start up at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, and they are seconds away from halftime, all tied in that one. From there, we're off to check out another game. And you can see, currently, they trail in that ball game. The Raiders locked in a tight one, but this is a game you feel they've got to have. Finally, let's get down to Houston. Check out.
And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. Remember, he had a touchdown on the ground earlier, something he's been able to do frequently this season, as you see where he ranks among NFL quarterbacks in rushing TDs.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
They go 5 receivers for third down and 4. Now, this looks like a design run, and this will be a Cardinals first down. He gets it up past the 30 to the 32.
Trap 60, Buffalo 18.
Now, this time, he'll set up to throw. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Third and 9.
Viking 18. 79 Broncos. Here we go. Set. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks. Ready?
They'll look to throw. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on fourth down is at an all-time high.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And he's in. Touchdown, San Francisco. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. But if you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he made.
On the jump.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Warrior 70, 65 catch, 65. Let's go. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to air this one out. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
70 Ranger. Let's go now. 19 tight, 19 tight. Dragon 60. Let go.
He'll look to throw. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
He's going to take a shot down the field. That is hard. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 59 yards.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
19
Now
right.
from the 7, it's 2nd and goal.
Ready.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He pulls it in around the 5. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line.
Go.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
7 Pirates, 7 Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready, ready.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. And this will pay off. It is caught. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Cardinals. The PAT, up and good. And the Cardinals are able to edge a bit closer. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Pearsall going to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Open man is Jennings. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They'll run. Here's Garendo. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. Has his man. It's Samuel. 17 yards on that connection. It's good for a Niners first down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. That's taken in by Jennings. And he will get into the end zone. Jawan Jennings. Touchdown, 49ers. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35. First and 10 now from the 36.
19, Pioneer. Mustang 19.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. Over the middle, it's Harrison.
Hustle, hustle, hustle.
And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is intercepted. Picked off by Talanoa Hufanga. And his offense is going to be all set up.
Oh, yeah! Drop 60, drop 60. Stop it, stop below 18.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Come on. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
He'll drop to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet. This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.